In this video, I will show you how to remove the driver's side AC air vent in a 4th generation Kia Sportage. This air vent is held in place by a single screw near the bottom, but it is hidden behind this instrument switch panel. And this panel is held by a screw that is hidden behind this crash pad lower panel, the large trim piece under the steering column. This lower panel is secured by a total of 4 screws, 1 at the front lower corner and 3 along the side behind the side panel on the dashboard. Look along the lower edge of the side cover and you will see a small rectangular notch. This is where you will start prying. Before doing that, pull back the rubber weather strip along the door frames just enough to expose the edge of the panel. Insert a plastic trim removal tool into the notch and gently pry the side cover outward to release the clips. Once the side cover is removed, you will have access to the 3 screws holding the lower panel. Remove all 4 screws with a Phillips head screwdriver. Once all 4 screws are removed, you can start loosening the lower panel. Grip it firmly and pull outward slowly, working your way around the edges. The plastic clips will begin to release one by one. Pay special attention to the bottom right corner where the panel is hooked into the side trim near the door frame. Pull back the weather strip in that area and carefully separate the 2 pieces. Then lift the panel slightly upward to unhook it from the side trim. Keep in mind that you do not have to fully remove the lower panel. You can bend it slightly and remove the screw on the instrument panel. However, I am removing the panel completely. With the panels out of the way, we now have a clear view of the 2 screws that secure the instrument switch panel. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws. The panel is also clipped in on the side. Take a plastic trim removal tool and carefully slide it between the panel and the dashboard. Gently pry to release the side clips. Once the side clips are free, you can begin pulling the panel outward. As you pull, the remaining clips on the edges will release. Be mindful of the wiring harness attached to the back of the panel. To fully disconnect the panel, press the locking tab on the connector and pull it straight out. We finally have access to the screw for the AC vent. Use our Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screw. With the screw out, just grab the lower edge of the vent and pull it straight out. Here is a close-up of the AC vent. You can now thoroughly clean the vent if you want. To reinstall the driver's side AC vent, start by aligning it with its slot in the dashboard. Gently press the vent into place, making sure the clips along the edges fully engage. Once the vent is seated, reinstall the screw using a Phillips head screwdriver to firmly hold it in position. Double check that the vent is flush with the surrounding dashboard trim. Next, reconnect the instrument switch panel. Reattach the wiring connector by pressing it straight into the socket until the locking tab clicks. Then slide the panel back into position and press along the edges until all the clips are in place. Then reinstall the 2 screws, one on the side and one at the front. Now take the lower panel and position it back against the dashboard. Make sure all the mounting points are aligned, then press carefully along the edges so that each of the plastic clips click into place. Pay close attention to the bottom right corner, where the panel hooks into the side trim near the door frame. Press lightly there to ensure it's fully seated. Once the panel is properly in place, reinstall the 4 screws you removed earlier. This includes the 3 screws hidden behind the side cover and the single screw at the front. Next, reinstall the side cover. Align it with the edges of the dashboard and press evenly until all the clips snap back into position. Finally, reposition the rubber weather strip along the door frame, pressing it gently over the edge of the panel. And we are done. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Reinstall for more automotive tips. Thanks for watching.